Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're safe and well and you're doing okay during these times. Um, yeah, I've finished work. I've been to drop my timesheets off and I'm going to do a little bit of work on the car now, just like topping up fluids, and then shall we go for a walk? Okay, so this is my engine and I'm just going to check the oil first, which I think should be okay. Right, give that a wipe. Trying to do this one-handed, it's a little tricky. Should have me GoPro on the head mount. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna stick that back down in the tube. Oh, I'm missing. There we go. Oh, I've got it jammed. There we go. Right, let's have a look. How much oil have I got? It's still within the limit, but I'm just gonna pop a little bit of extra oil in anyway, just for something to do. So this is where the oil goes, and as you can see, it's full of sludge. Now that is actually perfectly normal in one of these cars, so before anyone says, oh, your head gasket's going or anything like that, it's not. It's basically because you've got a plastic cover and you get condensation that builds up, especially when you do short journeys, and particularly in cold weather. Now this hasn't been done for a while, but I have had it checked and it isn't the head gasket, it's just a perfectly normal thing. And I'm in a few Renault Clio groups and they all confirm the same as well. They all have the same issues. So yeah, perfectly normal, don't worry about that. Okay, so that's the oil done, absolutely fine. Checking the water, that is fine, and the brake fluid is perfect. So the last little job that I want to check and do is the screen wash. Now I do go through a lot of screen wash, so I'm going to top that up now. Make sure you look after your cars, guys, if you want them to last. There we go. Right, so that's that done. So before we go for our little walk, I've just come to Asda. I'm just going to do some shopping for Chaz actually, because he's staying in his home. So I'm going to pick some things up, drop them back, and then it's an absolutely beautiful day today. See that school over there? That used to be my school. That's Aldershot School in Wallasey. That's the secondary school. Yeah, I used to go there. And this all used to be a red grass there, but they've put AstroTurf down now. Things have changed. Well, I'm in after about half an hour of waiting, so just getting some stuff in now for Chaz, and go and deliver it. Well, they've got plenty of loo roll, so I'm guessing the trend of taking all the loo rolls gone. Absolutely mental, guys. People are basically queuing from around the back of the building all the way along, all the way down there, and then back again to the main door. This guy here in the high vis over there, he's actually cleaning down the trolley handles with disinfectant and spraying your hands, and I've also got gloves on, so I'm protected. Shh, Chaz lives here. Here he is, it's Chaz!
Hello!
So Chaz, you're staying in, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you're safe and well at the moment, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. How are the cats?
Yeah, they're staying there good.
Brilliant.
Still pains, so they're good.
Well, the people of Coastal World are missing you.
Hello!
But anyway, you need to get those questions asked on here so that me and Chaz can answer them for you.
Yeah.
Because at the moment I think only one person's replied. And that's Jackie Granny. So there you go, shout out to Jackie Granny.
Hey.
Right, I'll let Chaz go.
Alright.
Right, bye.
Bye.
Right, so it's walk time again. And one thing I would say, I know I've been saying about you know, you can only be out for an hour. Well, I don't think that's technically true, because I've been looking up, and like when you see Boris Johnson saying about us going on lockdown and that, he says that you're allowed one form of exercise a day. He didn't give a time limit. And then BBC News report the other day also stated that you can have one burst of exercise a day. It didn't state a time. And then I read a document yesterday about the rules and everything that came through to the police from the Independent Police Complaints Commission, which also says that people are allowed to go out to exercise, but it still doesn't give a time limit. So I'm under the impression now that you can actually have more than an hour, and to be honest, if you took more than an hour, who can actually police it? It's not like you've got undercover detectives following you, timing you with a stopwatch, ready to fine you if you go over that hour. So we'll see. It doesn't mean that I'm going to go mad. I'm not going to go for really long walks or anything like that. And obviously, you know, I'm going to keep within the rules. I'm going to keep my distance. But yeah, if anybody can find anything official that says that you can only have an hour, then please let me know. It's an absolutely beautiful day today. Still a bit of wind, so sorry about the wind sounds if there is any. And yes, we're going down to the promenade again, but this time I'm going to go in the other direction. And head towards the ferry terminal. So this building here is our town hall, Wallasey Town Hall, and it's the first time I've seen those plaques put up about the Hillsborough, but nice thought. Now these stairs, when I was a kid, we always used to run up them like Rocky. You won't get me doing that now. But it's a nice place, this one, because you can come and sit on the bench and take in the views of Liverpool. Very nice and very peaceful. So that building there, which is hiding in the trees, if you can make it out, is actually Guinea Gap swimming baths. I actually learned to swim in there. Used to go there when I was in the Cub Scouts years and years and years ago, and we used to always go every week. And I first took off my armbands and realised I could actually swim. So on this wall here is obviously the Millennium Trail. Years ago, this wall used to have a fiberglass waterfall with a wooden bridge over the top, and it was actually set back, so that's all been removed. But as you can see, you've got Wallasey Town Hall, the Egremont Ferry pub, which is closed at the moment. Mother Redcaps, we actually walked past that the other day and I never really mentioned it, but yeah, Mother Redcaps, it's now a nursing home. And then Vale Park, and there's that bandstand that I showed you in the last video. And then we've got the Tower grounds, because New Brighton actually used to have a tower which was bigger than Blackpool Tower. Unfortunately, it didn't last very long. Here's the Kingsway Tunnel ventilating station, which I'll be showing you in a moment. And we've got the Seacombe Ferry Terminal, which again I'll show you in a moment. But yeah, this used to be a fiberglass waterfall. There was no water actually in it, it was just basically like a model. And speaking of things that have disappeared, I told you in the previous videos that we had a pirate ship down on the beach that was built out of driftwood. I found out after I'd filmed that it's no longer there. Unfortunately, Storm Kira washed it away. I can show you a picture now of what it used to look like. And now this is what it looks like now. But not to worry, because once all the lockdowns are completely finished, hopefully it's getting rebuilt, and it has been rebuilt a few times. It's been washed away by storms before, and once it was destroyed by fire. So this one, when they rebuild it, will actually be the fourth. But it's great because the community actually all get together and they rebuild it. So this tower here is the ventilation tower, which is for the road tunnels that go under the River Mersey over to Liverpool. So you see this one here, and there's one on the other side of the water over there, which is exactly the same. So we've got that, and then we've got the ferry terminal coming up here now. So we've got another seating area. want to admire the views, and I actually think the view from this one's probably better because you can see the three Graces over there and all the skyscrapers. I'll just zoom in and I'm just going to show you the three Graces actually. Okay, so the one on the left is probably the most famous building. That is the Liver Buildings, and you can see the Liver birds on the top. The building in the middle is called the Cunard Building, and then the building to the right of that is the Port of Liverpool Building. And then this other building here, the bright white angular building, well, you got two. You got, hang on, where's my finger? There it is. So this building here is the ferry terminal, Pierhead, and then the building next to that is the Museum of Liverpool, which has got all the history of the docks and everything really about the history of Liverpool. And then all the brick buildings next to that is the famous Albert Dock. So this area here is actually very popular with ship spotters. Just over there in front of the Liver Buildings is actually the Liverpool Cruise Terminal. Obviously there's no ship there at the moment, but recently we had the Three Queens event a few years back, where all three of the Cunard ships actually came here and we're all in a line. The red arrows flew across them, and then a few weeks ago we actually had the first visit of the HMS Prince of Wales, new aircraft carrier, and that was actually berthed right there. Absolutely huge it was. The silver and green building over there is actually the arena and the conference centre. It's changed names now. I don't actually know what it is now. It used to be the Echo Arena, but it's not that anymore. And then heading that way, the gantries that you see coming out there is the ferry to Belfast. That's Eagle. The other tower that you see there is the other ventilation shaft for the Birkenhead tunnel, which is a lot older. And in this building here is where they have Spaceport, which is basically a museum of space and science. Really good. It's got what they call a planetarium, there's a simulator in there, things like that. They've actually got a space roller coaster, which is brilliant on the simulator. And I've actually got a vlog if you want to have a look at it. I can put the link in the description down below. The vlog was actually done with myself and Chaz a couple of years ago. So if you want to go and have a look at that one, then feel free. So we have a few of these dotted along the promenade, and you know, you can try and look out for certain things. So there's Guinea Gap, which is the swimming baths which I showed you. There's the Seacombe Ferry Terminal, which is this place here. Unfortunately though, this is no longer with us. So this used to be the Seacombe Ferry Hotel and Pub, which was actually right there where that car park is. So that's been demolished. Seacombe shipyards I no longer know about. And then you got the 1 o'clock gun, which is further towards that way. Now the 1 o'clock gun is actually, I don't know if you ever watched the video I put up of the Bidston Weather Observatory. If you haven't, go and have a look, but it's explained in there that this gun was actually fired electronically from the Bidston Weather Observatory at 1 o'clock every day, so that the ships could set their clocks and chronometers. Right, so I'm walking back home now. I've had my exercise, so I'm gonna just go up this way. I've not been up this way for years actually. But that bit where I was saying about the waterfall was actually just up here. I can show you where the bridge used to be. It was quite nice actually, but it was one of them where, you know, one day you're walking along and it's there, and then a week later you walk along and it's gone, and you're like, where did that go? And for a while it was literally just bricked up. It was actually the wall itself was just a different type of brick, so that extra bit now which they've put in there is fairly new. And this is it. This is where the wooden bridge used to be. As you can see, the coping stones have changed. It used to go along here. And they've put new railings in now. So yeah, kind of sad that that's gone now. But times change, eh? I think I'm going to take a little walk on the beach, just to the end here before I head off home. The tide's not long gone out, so why not? So Jackie Granny says that she loves the sound of the sea, so I'm actually going to be quiet for a bit now and record some of the sounds for her to listen to. Right, well I hope that's come out quite nicely for you, Jackie. Hope you enjoyed that. Just gonna take a walk up here now. There's the town hall again. So So the question I'm going to ask today is there anything that you've been doing over the last few weeks that you feel that you want to keep up doing even after the lockdown's finished? Now, I've never really been one for coming out for a walk like every day, but since this and actually getting out and walking along parks and beaches and things like that, I've actually really been enjoying it. So I'd like to keep this up. Now, I don't necessarily mean in the local area after the lockdown. I may decide to go for a long drive and go for a walk in some countryside in Wales or somewhere like that. But it's definitely something I want to keep up, particularly on nice days like this. So that's something I want to do, is I'm going to keep up the hours exercise. So how about yourselves? Is there anything you've been doing and think that you're going to carry on after the lockdown? Keep doing it because you actually enjoy doing it. Things that you may never have done before, or not as often as you do. Yeah, comment down below. Also guys, don't forget, if you are watching and you've got any questions that you'd like to ask Chaz and myself, please comment down below, and we'll be answering them soon in a question and answer session. So far I think only one person's replied, so the more the merrier. Right, well, I'm going to end the vlog here. Hope you all enjoyed that. I know I did, especially in this lovely weather. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this walk and through the vlog, and I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. Don't forget to give me a like, and keep safe.